Hi, my name's Erin. I'm going to be interviewing you today.
Hey, nice to meet you, Erin. My name's Miss Chevrier.
All right. So what courses do you teach and what level are they?
Sure. I teach in our international and English language learning students. So I work with students who have recently arrived in Canada, who know very little English, and I work with them all the way up until they're ready to leave our EAL program. So we have 3 levels of English language instruction where we build on different skills through speaking, listening, reading, writing. So I work with all of those students, and our classes are a little bit different than other high school classes because they're done by level.
Okay.
So I have classes with our students from grade 9 all the way to grade 12. And I also teach personal development and career planning, grade 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So how many years have you taught at FHS?
I have been at FHS since 2015, and prior to that I was at Leo Hayes, and I was at Leo Hayes from, I believe it was 2011 to 2015.
Okay, nice. So what was your first job ever?
My first job ever, I was a berry picker. So I grew up in the country, and what we used to do was through the summer we would kind of pick berries at different seasons. So I used to take the school bus and get dropped off at like the different berry fields at the end of the school year. So it was always strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries.
Okay, nice. What university did you attend?
I attended Dalhousie University in Halifax. I went there for their music program and I studied opera. And then I moved to Vancouver and worked there for a little bit, and that's where I did my education degree.
Okay.
Yeah, at University of British Columbia.
Okay. So now we have some rapid fire questions. So just
right.
like this or that.
Ready for it.
So Tim Hortons or Starbucks?
Starbucks.
Okay. Ooh, early or late?
Late.
Favorite sport?
Oh, that's a tough one. To play or to watch?
Anything.
Swimming.
Okay. A to L or M to Z?
Oh, I can't choose. That is the most unfair question ever. I can't choose that.
Okay.
That's just not fair.
That's okay. Rap or country?
Rap.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
And Android or Apple?
Android.
Okay.
And Apple? I have both.
All right, so now we're going to do the professional questions.
Cool.
So, was there ever a time where you felt like changing your career path away from teaching?
Yeah, so interestingly, I'm currently doing my master's in counseling.
Okay.
And so I love working with teenagers, I love working with children, and I could probably sit in a classroom and just talk to students all day long. So I'm kind of in the process right now of getting training for another career, but I don't know how far it will take me from education. I could definitely see myself becoming a guidance counselor or even a mental health counselor working with teens, but yeah, I know that I probably won't stray too far, but maybe just in a slightly different focus.
Okay. And if you were not teaching at the high school level, what grade would you be teaching and why?
Ooh, so I started my career teaching grade 6, and I loved grade 6. When I was teaching in BC, elementary went up to grade 7, and so it was totally a different feeling. There was no middle school, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about like 12-year-olds that I just find fascinating. So probably middle school.
Okay, nice. So now for the personal questions. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Ooh, I would travel back to Bali in Indonesia. It's one of my favorite places that I've ever been to, and I honestly think it's magical. Like, it is just gorgeous, and I'd love to go back and explore the island a little bit more. I'd love to go back and bring my kids. Yeah, it's a place that kind of changed the way that I see the world, so I'd like to go back and revisit it.
And what was the best piece of advice you'd ever received?
For this one, I think it's about this idea of choice. So we have the choice as to how we want to show up in our lives every day. And recognizing that we are the ones who are in control of the way that we think, the way that we act, the way that we feel. So that notion of we are the ones that can truly guide our life was probably the most important piece I've ever had. Yeah.
Okay.